Yo, 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 yo. Good morning, good afternoon, good night, whatever your time zone currently is. How is everyone doing? How is everyone doing? I hope everyone is having a great weekend. Let me see, hyped for this one. Me as well, my friend. I am very excited for this one. I am very excited. Not sure why, but I'm very excited. Good morning, Noel. What's up? What's up, everyone? What's up? Here we go. It's confirmed. Is that a little Fabrizio Romano shout out? I love that. What's up, Fredo Victor? What's up? What's up, Marwan? Love to see it. Trader Ronnie. Let's go. How are you today, Marwan? I am doing great. Thank you very much. I am doing great. I'm feeling great. Doing great. Can't be any better. Can't complain, of course. How are you doing? What's up? What's up, Ahmed? How are you doing, my friend? What's up? Hope you're all enjoying your Sunday. I hope you are all enjoying your Sunday. We will have a little live stream. Love to see it. As well, the giveaway, of course. Let's not forget the giveaway. I am doing great. Thank you, Nelly. Thank you. What's up, bro? I learned a lot from you. I'm trading it for past 2 years, and now I understand better from your ATC guide playlist. Thanks a lot to my... I don't have capital, so I want to say... Let's go. Love to hear, brother. Love to hear. The capital will come. Let the capital do the hard work. Always. Love to see it. What's up, Mario? What's up? How is everyone doing? Love to see it. I'm doing great. Thank you. No. We can't forget about the giveaway. That would be crazy if I pulled that one. Let's just forget about the giveaway. We won't do it. Thanks for the A to Z. No worries. Yes, the A to Z guide is over. It's a bit weird, isn't it? It's a bit weird, but I do feel like it was only the beginning, and we can only do better afterwards. That's what I feel like. Because the next videos, they will be, video about trading plan. Exactly. We will have, I don't want to brag. I don't want to hype it because, of course, if I hype it, it can only disappoint, I feel like. But the next videos will be better. They will be way better. What's up, Eric? Love to see it. Good afternoon. Just coming off a mentorship video. Very much in the zone. Love to see it. Yeah, the mentorship video today was, it was nice. Waiting for a 0 to 100 guide. I like that one. That might actually be a nice topic. I like that one. Next video is Friday, by the way. So I'm planning to do more high quality videos with more information packed inside one video alone. Very structured. You can compare it to mentorship videos actually. And that's what I'm planning to do. And and then as well, maybe more live streams as well. Next series, I was thinking of a new series as well. Would have to plan it. I was thinking of a new series, and I have an idea. Might be nice. I'm doing great, Eric. How are you, brother? How are you? Thank you for asking. Thank you. I'm planning for a new series, but waiting for the mechanical model. Yeah. Top traders out there, love to hear it. The fact that you said next one will be better than last series gets me excited because the last one was legit. Yeah. To be honest, A to Z guide was nice. And it thank you for that. It was great in my opinion, but it could have been way better. Like, I don't like to brag about it, of course. But if you compare it to the mentorship, like for example, Andy, he knows he's in the mentorship. Like, it's way better than the ATC guide. It can be way better. The giveaway is starting. Wait, let me start. I know a lot of people are waiting for the giveaway. First, weekly forecast giveaway will be done after forecast. And then we'll start. And then I will also put the winner right there. So let's start with the giveaway. And then we'll go into the giveaway. Let's start with the forecast. Did I say giveaway? Did I mess up? Let's start with the forecast and then we do the giveaway. Perfect. Here we are on the dollar. Now, we mentioned last week. We mentioned this high getting respected with an overlapping fair value gap. Remember the video that we had on fair value gaps are telling you a story. Remember how everything that we talk about in the A to Z guide, and we'll talk about even more in depth in the future as well, everything comes back constantly. Here we have this fair value gap getting respected. So what does that mean? It is seeking a higher drawn liquidity, the dollar. So in this case, we have that drawn liquidity right there. That is our current drawn liquidity. How can we deliver towards that drawn liquidity? Fair value gap right there, order block right there. Perfect. Now, as well, just a warning, be very careful that you are not getting caught up in any FOMC choppy price action, etc. The main volatility for this week on US dollar pairs will be on Thursday and Friday. That is where you want to focus. For the crosses, anything that hasn't to do with the dollar, etc., yes, go ahead and trade it. But here you want to be careful. You want to be careful. But again, this is looking very nice. Lovely drawn liquidity right there. Once we reach that, we want to be careful. We want to have new context again. So, but this drawn liquidity, this is one of those times where the drawn liquidity is so stupidly obvious. I think my 4-year-old nephew, I could bring him to the chart and tell you, where do you think price is heading? I think the high is pretty obvious, right? So how can we get involved? We need a discount array. A discount array, ideally, fair value gap, order block right there. Perfect. That is what we want. Maybe even after FOMC, the FOMC spike may be lower. Then we want to get involved right there. And then ride the expansion. Perfect. Yes, so last week, we mentioned right here on ES that if we are disrespecting this fair value gap, we will likely continue higher towards those highs, which didn't happen. Perfect. We were able to catch a thank God it's Friday setup right there, which was very nice. I'll show you afterwards as well, after the weekly forecast. And I need to bring this along with me. Perfect. And now I think it's pretty clear on what it's doing. With the dollar continuing higher, I think right here, we are not having that 50-50 price action anymore. We're not following through off of that order block right there with the fair value gap. Based on the fair value gaps, again, the fair value gaps alone are telling us so much. Right now, we are in a phase. We are in the second phase, and the second phase has just been done. What do I mean by that? 1, 2, 3. That third candle on Monday will confirm us that price wants to continue lower towards that low and potentially even these lows right there. So that is exactly what I am potentially looking at. Again, we need that fair value gap right there. That will confirm the ID even more. That is exactly what I am waiting on. So that is nice. Bearish on ES. I do quite like it. Same for NASDAQ right here, because we will have this fair value gap being created right there. That is nice. I do quite like that. Again, this is not following through. So this fair value gap right there potentially being created with the dollar still being bullish as well. Fair value gap, boom. That could be very, very, very nice. Could be lovely. Now, there are high probability pairs out there currently and instruments as well, and we will go over them. YM right here, I don't quite like it. So if I was to trade either one of the indices, I would prefer ES and NASDAQ. And the reason being, because YM doesn't create that expansion phase of the fair value gap itself. So I would not like that. I would not like to trade this because I don't have anything to work with just yet. Whereas in ES and NASDAQ, they have a clear fair value gap to work with right now. But currently YM, not really. So DAX as well. DAX right here. Again, all the indices right there are still bearish, right? Still bearish. I'm pretty much bearish on them. But DAX right here, it's not clear on what it wants to do. And we've been talking about this for weeks and weeks and weeks, where it was just consolidating all the time. And this is what I mean. This is what I mean with this is someone's low probability. This is my low probability conditions right here. I don't want to trade this. This is absolutely low probability for me. But this might just be someone else's high probability. Someone who has a trading plan specifically in seek and destroy conditions. And then you want to be executing in these conditions. So again, currently I would still be bearish. I'm not trusting this fair value gap. Again, same story, right? It hasn't followed through on this fair value gap, on that fair value gap lower. So why should it follow through on this fair value gap? It's the loyalty test. It's not really loyal, so why would it? So that is very important to be aware of. Same for Australian dollar, US dollar, where it's just not clear right here. Yes, of course, with the dollar going higher, we would expect Australian dollar, US dollar to continue lower. So targeting these lows right there. Let me remove some noise. Very noisy chart right here. So this low, that would be the target. And of course, firstly, that low, that's the first discount array we encounter. But what is a premium array that we can go lower from? Well, ideally, we want to have a fair value gap, because if we are constantly trying to look for a short above every swing high, then we might take a lot of hits before we get the right move. Again, that is something you need to take into account. We can get the right move. That's not a problem. But how many hits are you taking before you call the right move? That is where you want to be very, very careful. So ideally, I want to have either 4-hour fair value gap lower or a daily fair value gap lower before I get involved right there. That is very important. So right here, EU. Now this is of course inversed on the dollar. What did we mention on the dollar last week? We mentioned this high, right? And the fair value gap is telling us a story, overlapping fair value gap. If we continue higher, we will likely respect that fair value gap with the overlapping high, and we will continue higher off of that. That is what we mentioned. EU is now in the exact same situation. Low overlapping fair value gap. If we continue lower, and we do come into that, I would want to see this getting respected and continue lower off of that. So that is exactly my thought process behind that. Again, keeping in mind for everyone that just joined, FOMC is on Wednesday. You want to be careful. Be very careful. Ideally, you want to trade US dollar instruments and pairs on Thursday and Friday this week, because it might just get choppy and you might get chopped up before you get the right move, etc. That is something to be aware of. Same for GU, etc. All the US dollar pairs here. Drawn liquidity on GU is pretty clear. That low, right? So what do we need? A clear premium array to head lower from. Ideally, a fair value gap in the making right there, and then we continue lower off of that. That is exactly my thought process behind that as well. Pretty easy. USD Canadian dollar. This one is interesting because this has been continuing lower whilst the dollar has been moving higher. So right here, my thought process is that this USD Canadian dollar is seeking a discount array. It is seeking a discount array in the form of any discount array that is currently there, which is currently those lows right there. So these lows, once we sweep them with the dollar in alignment, etc., we can sweep those lows and we can first target that daily fair value gap right there, which could be very nice. So ideally here, sweep into that daily fair value gap right there. And potentially after that, we can target this high as well. These highs, those equal highs, etc. That is what we want to target. So on the 4 hour, we can even wait. We can wait until it sweeps this bullish 4 hour fair value gap. Boom. That is where you want to get involved. Target the daily fair value gap. That is your highest probability price action right there. If that happens, of course. USD JPY. So again, target we had established last week right there above the bodies. First easy target. Daily discount array. Daily fair value gap in the making right there. Monday could close like that. Tuesday, Wednesday after FOMC. And Thursday and Friday might be here. Might be here. And then it's close to drawn liquidity. Boom. Thursday, Friday, get involved. Target that easy drawn liquidity right there. Of course, that's ideal. In an ideal world, we might have to react, etc. to whatever happens. But that is how I would view it. I have outlined this low because that low is protected. I don't want to see that low go. And ideally, I don't even want to see this fair value gap that is being created go. Because there's no reason for price to do that. You just continue higher off of that. Perfect. Silver. Silver is pretty interesting because we have a weekly fair value gap to work with. Now, overall, I agree, it has been ranging. But with the dollar going higher, we might finally have a chance that silver will finally take out those lows right there off of that weekly fair value gap. So after we reach that, you want to, again, go into the 4 hour, go into the daily time frame to look for bearish premium arrays. Even a 1 hour entry right there, that could be your entry, targeting those lows. Perfect. Gold is not that clear. Again, just purely based on silver and dollar, of course. We could say, yes, it's probably bearish. It probably is bearish. But again, where is it heading where is it heading lower from? Sorry. We have this leg lower with the fair value gap. It's coming into it. It's disrespecting everything. Doesn't really make sense to me, right? It's not really showing signs that it wants to continue lower, that it is having signs of respect and rejecting lower. That is worrying me a little bit. So then I would argue, all right, well, we don't have any weekly fair value gap there. So yeah, what is it doing? What is it doing? A bit rangy price action, etc., etc. So not that clear right there. So I would prefer trading silver over gold in this case. Again, if it does want to continue lower, I would want to see some bearish price action, ideally on the 4 hour. Right there, fair value gaps, and then we have that to work with. That is what I would like to see. Bitcoin, shitcoin. Come on, what is it doing? Like, it's just been so shitty. It's been so absolute garbage. But yeah, I'm not even sure at this point on what it wants to do right now. It's just been consolidating for a very long time. I'm not even sure of what it wants to do. We are still respecting that low. We could still target the monthly CB that is sitting right there, but it's just consolidating for so long. I don't like it. Crude oil right here. This is of course also interesting. Now we have daily fair value gaps to work with, but we also have weekly fair value gaps to work with. This is something we will touch on in the next video actually, which will be huge. It's as in information wise. If we have fair value gaps below daily fair value gaps, so weekly fair value gaps below daily fair value gaps, then the daily order blocks right there and the daily fair value gaps are lower probability. Why is that? Because the weekly is stronger than the daily, so it will gravitate towards the weekly fair value gap instead of the daily order block. Meaning that this daily order block might fail and then we continue higher. Automatically saying that this right here, that order block is not as high probability as I would like them to be. So then I would gravitate towards the weekly instead of the daily right there. That is what I would prefer. So again, that is again still bullish, of course, still bullish, targeting those highs right there. That is what we had established. But again, it's just not that clear right now on where we can head higher from. That is important. Nifty. All right, for all my Indian friends, of course. Nifty, nifty, love to see it. So right here, what I'm looking at is either a weekly fair value gap or a daily fair value gap that is overlapping with this high. So this area right there, daily fair value gap or weekly fair value gap, right there overlapping with it perfectly. That is what I would like to see. I do expect higher prices after we have a retracement like this potentially. I want to wait for retracement and ride the new expansion right there. That is what I want to do. That creates your new context again, your new market maker buy model. Bro, going through charts like it's painting. Love to hear it. Love to hear it. It's you can hear the passion in my voice probably. All right. This is the current weekly forecast. Of course, if you have other few Canadian dollar CHF, for example, yes, just drop your pairs and we can go over them as well. And then after Canadian dollar CHF, I will go over the giveaway right here. This is very interesting because this is also what we talked about last week. We are coming into this monthly fair value gap. That automatically means that I want to be very careful taking longs, and we might have monthly context going lower right there. This is very nice. If we can get that monthly context, then we have a lot of candles to work with, right? That is exactly what we want to have. The monthly fair value gap can act as a magnet and it can push price away. So we could have traded that and this. That is perfect. So on a daily time frame right here, we had some longs right there on the 4 hour. This was by Eric, I believe, right? This Eric called this one, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Like he mentioned the monthly fair value gap right there. And here we had some trades right there, which were absolutely beautiful. And then right now, we want to wait for bearish prices. So we want to wait for a bearish fair value gap. A daily bearish fair value gap is enough to work with. 4 hour can sweep these highs right there. This is what I call in the mentorship a fake top right there. It's a fake top. We sweep it potentially. And once we do create new bearish fair value gaps lower, perfect. Then we might be in for a very nice context, as in we have a lot of price action to work with. So let me switch over to a screen real quick. Afterwards, I'll get back to the charts, of course, answer all the questions that are there. Again, chat might sometimes be a little bit chaotic. So if I do miss anything, then don't worry. Don't worry. I will go over it. I'm not ignoring you. It's nothing personal. It's just that there's a lot. So yeah. This is a great question. Is there someone that edits your videos? It's all me. I'm doing all the work. But if you can edit and you like to edit, then send me an email and this is my email. How to participate in giveaway. It was in the video, my friend. It was in the video, my friend. Telegram. My Telegram is in the description. My Telegram is in the description, my friend. Is inducement a thing? Yeah, it is, but it's not really relevant somehow. I'll go over it as well later on. All right. Ooh, that's the wrong one. Perfect. This is the right one. All right. So here we have the YouTube comment picker. If we start off, load the comments, etc. Then here, right here, my comment got always deleted. Why is that? Why is that? Why is that? All right. Here we have exclude duplicates. Here we see the comments, etc. We can confirm it. I hope everyone is ready. Wait, let me write a comment. Hurry up, hurry up. Everyone that's currently in here, go to the video, the previous A2C guide video, the last one. Write a comment and I'll restart it real quick. Let me get the right link again. Write a comment. Leave behind your Instagram or your Twitter username. Otherwise, it will be a pain in the ass. Let me see. Where's the video? Yes, it's the outro. A2C guide outro. Perfect. All right. Is everyone ready? Is everyone ready? Let me double check. Is everyone ready? Come on, come on. You know it, Indian FX. How are you doing, brother? I'm too excited, man. I'm too excited. Yes, yes. Done. Go for it. Perfect. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. All right. So, let's go. Let's go. Exclude duplicates. Confirm. Start. Everyone ready? Good luck to everyone. I hope whoever wins it. Oh man, this is too good, man. Man, it means a lot to me. Means a lot to me. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone. Start. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bitcoin game. Ooh. Okay, okay. All right, come on. Congratulations for the man himself. Congratulations for the man himself. Congrats, congrats, congrats. I will send you a message on Instagram, I believe. Let me see if it is Instagram. The game, what is that? That is 3 L's, I believe, right? Is it Twitter? Let me check Twitter real quick. Let me check Bitcoin game. Is it Twitter or Instagram, my friend? Is it Twitter or Instagram? Twitter, perfect. Let me send you a message on I followed you right now on Twitter. If you can send me a message, we'll get it sorted after what is it? After this live stream. All right, let's do another one. You want to do another one? You want to do another one? Another 250 euros? If I see enough, yes, then let's do it. Let's do another 251. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do another 250 euros one. For everyone that's still here. Yes? Yes? All right, let's do another one. Let's do another one. Let's go. Let's do another one. Let's go. All right, let me pick another one. Oh, I love you. I love you. I love you. Let's do another one. Come on. Okay, okay. Is everyone ready again? Is everyone ready? Let's see, let's see. Exclude. Okay, let's go. Start. Ready? Come on, come on. Ooh. Oh. Is he here right now? If you're not here right now, then we might have to do it again. Are you here right now? Please let me know. Please let me know. Because you didn't leave behind your thingy. You didn't leave behind your thing, my friend. You didn't leave behind your thing. Probably not. Again. I will do it again. You need to leave behind your Instagram, my friend. I am sorry. I am sorry about that. All right. Again. All right. Please leave behind your Instagram. If you haven't done it yet, just please do it. Come on. Otherwise, it won't work, of course. All right. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Ooh. Hey, this is the one we just saw. That's crazy. This is the one we just saw. Is he here right now? Is he here right now? Please tell me you're here. Come on. Please tell me you're here. This is the long con we just saw right now. Please tell me you're here, my friend. Are you here? I'm a follower of your YouTube expertise. I'm reaching. Thank you, man. That means a lot. That is insane. To win it, show positive to have also be following you on Twitter, where I engage with you to share my experience. Being chosen as the winner would not be me. I will choose this one. No reroll. I will not reroll. I will not reroll. I love this. I love this. Please, if you are seeing this, then please leave behind your Instagram, send me a message or whatever. I will go to your comment after this, and I will need your Instagram. So perfect. All right, then we have 2 giveaway winners right here, and then we go back to the trading view. All right. Oh, I love it. Perfect. Ah, my screen. Come on. Let me see. This is always a pain in the ass. It's working. Yes, perfect. We are back. We are back. 3 winners. Oof, I don't know about that. One more someone that's in here. I don't know about that. How many people do we have in here? We have 236 people in here. If we can get 200 likes, then I would do another one. Right here. Then I will do another one. If we can get 200 likes, then I will do another one. Then I will do another one. Yes. And then it needs to be someone that is in here. It needs to be someone that is in here. All right? It needs to be someone that is in here currently. So, and in here as well, but mainly your Instagram needs to be there, or your Twitter. That is the most important. So if we can get to 200 likes, then I'll do another one. Watch Euro GBP. Let's do it. I'm sorry, I got too excited. About that. Oh, that's too funny. Euro GBP. So right here, what I was thinking is the monthly is not really, the fair value gap right there is not really following through, as in it's not creating a new fair value gap lower. So in this case, this is not as high probability for me. And we're not following through on that fair value gap as well. If anything, I am preferring bullish prices. So that high, and eventually when we take that high, we don't have fair value gaps lower anymore. So we target liquidity, those highs and that high right there. Waiting for a new bullish fair value gap right there is high probability. Wait for that new bullish fair value gap right there. That is what we want to have. So, a mentorship giveaway. Let me know. Would you prefer right now, if we reach 200 likes, would you prefer a mentorship giveaway right now, or just one mentorship spot, of course, or 250? Either way, wait, let me put it in other words. Once we reach 200 likes, I will do the giveaway, and you can choose whatever you want to. You can choose whichever one you want to. I think that would be the way to go, right? 200 likes, and we get the thing. We have another, the last one. That will be actually the last one, of course. 200 likes, 19 more likes. Whoever didn't like just yet, come on. Yeah, I'll just ask the winners what they would prefer. Euro, Australian dollar, and GBP, Australian dollar. Let's do it. Euro, Australian dollar. This one is pretty interesting, actually. I looked at it before the stream as well. We have the 200. We have the 200. All right. It's time. All right. Let me start the thing again. Do I still have the link to the video? Remember, please have your Instagram there or your Twitter. Otherwise, it will be very, very difficult for me to reach you. All right, now the last one. All right, let me share my screen. Is this the right one? No, it's not. Wait. Let me check. Sorry for the black screen. I did not anticipate this, so give me some time, please. Why isn't it working right now? Come on. Come on. Why isn't it working? Let me check. Hey, where's this? Where's this? This must be somewhere. Yes, perfect. All right. You all can see it. Let me check. All right, the last one. Is everyone ready? Everyone ready? I got 2 screens, but it's all over the place. I got too many tabs open right now. I'm too excited. All right, exclude duplicates. Finally, last one. Good luck, everyone. Again, good luck, everyone. Last one right here. Please have your Instagram or your any name right here. Instagram or Twitter username. 3, 2, 1. Come on. Me too. Congratulations, my man. Congratulations. I will save your thingy right there, and then you will get whatever you prefer, mentorship or your money that you have won. Let me check back if I can get back to the... Can I get back to the thing? Yes, perfect. Here we are again. So. Oh, man. That was crazy. Congratulations, everyone. Yeah, but he did leave behind his thingy, so that's fine. So I can just message him. That is fine. Let me save the other person as well, the comment right there, so it doesn't get lost. All right, perfect. Yes, perfect. Absolutely love it. All right, yes, thank you, everyone. Thank you. Oh, love to see it. All right. Either way, what were we talking about? I'm a bit lost. I lost my train of thought. Oh. Awesome beginning. Exactly. We didn't even start the week yet, and it's already a perfect beginning. That's insane, right? That's insane. You send an email for subscriber where you show your own games, but I discover your fits later. It's possible to find it somewhere. Araturk, send me an email to info.ro. That's the email. I dropped it right there. What do you think for the day Carly Terry made? I have no idea, actually. I have not heard about it personally. Oh man, I love it. All right. We were talking about euro, Australian dollar. Can everyone see my screen? I think you can, right? Can you see my screen? Let me check if you can see my screen, actually. Yes, right? Okay. Yes, okay. Yeah. All right. Yes, perfect. Thank you for letting me know. Thank you. All right, we were talking about euro, Australian dollar. Yes, you won, my friend. Yes, you won. Please tag him. Sia Bonga, FX lover, you won. Please leave your Twitter or Instagram. What is your Twitter or Instagram? Please. Your Twitter or Instagram username. You won. You did win. Yes. We had 3 winners. The mentorship is always open. The mentorship, at least the essential mentorship, is always open. The masterclass will open. A masterclass lifetime is always open. But masterclass itself, monthly fee, is will open up end of October, beginning of November. Siabonga, please let me know your Instagram or your Twitter username. Yeah, make sure that the right person and not someone that made a fake page. Exactly. Please, everyone listen here. I will not message you if you didn't win. And please check the username. It is RioIO. I only have accounts that are RioIO. Twitter, Instagram, etc. That is very important. That's it. Yeah. What's the difference between the two mentorship? Essentials is basically all the content that you need. And then masterclass is even more content, whilst we are not hiding anything in masterclass. So it's not that I'm hiding some secret sauce in masterclass. It's more so support and live sessions. We have Discord live sessions, which the essentials doesn't have. But the masterclass is full support, etc., etc. And the essentials, again, essentials is all you need, I would argue. It really is. It really is. So go check it out. And if you do have questions, feel free to email me about mentorship questions, etc. And I'm always there to help. Can we do one-on-one mentorship, please? If you have my mentorship, then message me on Discord and we can set it up. Yeah. Euro $10. Yes, Max. Sorry, I was distracted. Perfect. Let me go over it. So right here, we have a weekly mitigation block that we did not respect. And we also didn't respect that weekly fair value gap, which automatically leads me to think that we might be reaching for a lower discount rate. Now, I saw on a different chart, a different broker, we already reached that. But on Forex.com, we did not yet. So right here, I am currently interested in potentially looking for shorts off of that fair value gap. If we disrespect this fair value gap and have a bullish fair value gap, then I want to look for longs. So that is when it switches, etc. That's my Twitter handle. Let's see. Liam H. Let me write that down. Liam H. What is it? Liam H. 9534. 99534. Perfect. I will be reaching out to all the winners after this as well. So do not worry. Liam H. All right, Liam, I send you a follow. If you can follow me back, then I can message you, etc. And we can talk. Perfect. All right, perfect. So that is exactly what I'm thinking on Euro Australian dollar. So we either respect this right here, and right here we respect this, and we continue lower. That is currently what I'm expecting. If we don't respect that, so we disrespect that. So disrespecting meaning, again, we close inside of it or we close above it, and we have a new bullish fair value gap. Then I would like to trade off that bullish fair value gap to target higher prices. That is what I'm thinking. Yeah, thank you, Eric. Thank you. Do we have access to you in Essential Mentorship? You can access me in Essential Mentorship through email, but yeah. All good. Let's focus on trading again. Giveaways are over. Winners have been announced. Let's focus on trading again. It is over. All right. I will get to the winners after this. Let's focus on trading again. If you have trading questions, please let them know right now. Drop some pairs, etc. I saw MAC, Euro Australian dollar, and as well GBP Australian dollar, if I'm not mistaken, right? GBP Australian dollar is the same exact scenario as on Euro Australian dollar right here. I also like it right here that this fair value gap right there could push price lower. First drawn liquidity being right there. I like that a lot. I like that. Let's focus on trading again. Yeah, it's got too chaotic. When to trade exotic pairs and avoid trading USD pairs. Exactly. Perfect question. That is a great question. When you want to trade exotic pairs or cross pairs, you want to be trading them when there's NFP, FOMC, or CPI in the US dollar market. What do I mean by that? This current week or next upcoming week, we have US dollar FOMC on Wednesday. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, you want to ideally avoid US dollar pairs and you want to trade the exotics, or you want to be trading the crosses right there. So that is exactly what you want to be doing and when you want to avoid it, etc. That is very important. Let me see, GBP Australian dollar. So here I have the same ID, right? Same ID, continuing lower. I like the idea of continuing lower right here. Potentially even those lows right there can be a target. Inverted breaker block. I'll try to show us a breaker block on. Yeah, showing a breaker block. I don't know if you were at the beginning or at the beginning of the forecast right here, showing a breaker block currently in current prices on DAX is difficult. The breaker that we can see currently is this breaker right here. That is a current breaker. But again, we have very difficult price action here. It's very rangy, etc. So that is not something you want to be looking at. Euro Canadian dollar and GBP Canadian dollar. Let's do it. Let's do it. Euro Canadian dollar and GBP Canadian dollar. Let's see. Yeah, this one is extremely high probability in my eyes. I checked it before stream actually because I did a forecast for the mentorship, etc. We did some detailed videos. This one is extremely high probability for me. And I'll tell you the reason why. Monthly right here could be reaching for those lows, right? Then on the weekly right here, what are we doing? Targeting those lows as well and targeting those lows. On the daily, we have this daily fair value gap right there overlapping with that low. This is looking absolutely beautiful to do something like this. I like this a lot currently. I do like this a lot. GBP Canadian dollar. That was the other one. Let me see. So right here on the monthly, we have that low right there. Weekly, that low as well. And daily, again, same exact story. We have that fair value gap. If we sting into that fair value gap, then again, I want to get involved right there to target lower. That is what I'm looking at. Vindex. What is that? Ah, Vietnam index. Interesting. I've never looked at this before. Very interesting. We are in this monthly order block, but doesn't seem like it's holding. We had a rejection there. Based on what price is telling me that right there, is that it doesn't want to follow through. So we can target that high potentially. After we target that high, we can also target that fair value gap potentially. So on a weekly basis, what are we doing? On a weekly basis, we just had a sting into that fair value gap. Very nice. All right. So on a weekly basis, we can continue higher off of this right here. And on a daily basis as well. I like this idea. So potentially maybe a little bit of a retracement lower and then an explosion higher. I like that. I've watched the A to Z guide halfway through in one day, going through the other day, then go through it again, make notes, then again I'll go through it, implement what I've learned. Man, I love that. Thank you, Paco. Thank you. I like that a lot. That is absolutely beautiful. I like that a lot. Yeah, silver is somewhat looking nice, but I'm more so looking at bearish prices on silver right now. More so looking at bearish prices currently. Solana. We looked at it the other day, I believe. Haven't looked at it in a long time. I feel like. What was up with this one? Aha. A nice little crypto. Pump. Is this the right one? Let me know if it's the right one. Currently, we can continue lower. Monthly is not that clear in the recent monthly candles though. On a weekly basis, what are we seeing? Not that clear. We still have this bullish structure here forming, but it's not that clean to be honest. And on the daily time frame, what are we doing? We are still bearish. So if the daily wants to follow through, then it will likely take out this low, right? And it will not take out that high. So it's either we take out this low right now and we follow through on the daily time frame. If we do this, then I want to expect higher prices and follow through on the weekly. And follow through on the weekly and target this high first. That's what I'm thinking. I've noticed that watching all of the videos and restarting, it's almost like you gain a whole new level of understanding, like watching a movie and noticing things you missed the first time. That is beautiful. That is absolutely beautiful. That is very true. That is very true, actually. That once you rewatch something, it will truly understand. And it's also because your brain is at a different point in your life. And that is when you watch or read the same book after maybe 2 years, it will be mind-blowing. It will be mind-blowing. It's way different. It's like it's a whole new book. Yeah, it's very true. Is the A to Z a prerequisite to attending your Essentials course? It is a very smooth transition from the A to Z to the Essentials course, but the Essentials course is something totally different. As in, it's not something totally different. As in the concepts, yes, they might align, but the Essentials course, I always tell it, and it's true most of the time, that it will surprise you on how structured it is compared to the A to Z guide. You'll think the A to Z guide is nice. You haven't checked the mentorship. That's what I like to say. Again, not trying to brag or anything. The HZ guy is all you need. But again, what pairs should we trade on Monday and Thursday? US dollar pairs on Thursday. That is ideally. And on Monday, you want to be looking at Australian dollar pairs. I'm in Essentials, and it has truly has everything you need. Yeah, exactly. Like it's everything. It's everything. Yeah, it's everything. Yeah. Well, I was seeing something. Please check Discord. Yeah, we'll do, Indian. We'll do. Please don't forget to explain the Thank God Friday setup on. Yes, thank you for reminding me. Thank you for that. Thank you for reminding me. Thank you. Can we pay for the mentorship in Bitcoin, please? Yes, you can. You can pay in Bitcoin or in crypto. It's only for the lifetime options, though, not for the monthly fee. So right here on ES, we saw that price was coming in on a Friday, coming into that order block right there. Thursday, pretty high close. So what do you see on Thank God Friday setup? A sweep above that high. And then right here, you go into the 15-minute time frame. And all we needed was this. And again, this was a trade that was done live in the Discord as well, covering those highs right there. We had a 1-2. A 1-2 on a Friday. That's a nice little bonus. That's a nice little bonus to take home. This was the original target right there, but a 1-2, perfect. And then eventually, now this is not something I saw coming, to be honest. We just caught that trade right there. But this huge drop, did not see coming at that time, of course. Canadian dollar CHF. Did we went over it? Yeah. So here we are in this monthly fair value gap right there. What I'm waiting on is bearish fair value gaps. So daily bearish fair value gaps. I don't want to look at longs. Nothing. I don't want to look at longs. And I want to see 4-hour bearish fair value gaps. Right there. 4-hour bearish fair value gaps. This the Essential have access to Discord. No, the Essential does not have a Discord itself. It's yeah, like the masterclass, you get the Discord, but Essential, again, you can send me emails or whatever you want, but my reply time is slower because you don't actually have support in the package itself. So yeah. Yeah, and if you do have questions, again, send me an email and we will go over them as well. If you do have questions on the mentorship, etc. What car are you driving? I am driving no car, actually. I don't have a car myself. And I try to avoid a car as long as I possibly can. That's what I'm doing. Of course, like when I'm older, or like when I'm older, sounds a bit weird, but like when I'm maybe 10 years down the line, I would love to have a nice car, but currently I don't have a car. No, I don't. What do you think is better, high RR trades or 1 to 2 RR trades? I don't think one of them is better, but it's more so that high RR trades, they will mess up your psychology because they don't happen very often. So usually high RR trades, you see maybe 20%, 30% win rate, especially when you're starting out. Again, not saying that that's the limit, but that's usually the average. So your psychology will take a lot of hits before you eventually mess up and you start over trading, etc. And a 1 to 2 RR, you maybe start out with a 50% win rate, a 60% win rate. So it's very easy to keep on going and not mess up in your psychology. So in this case, I would prefer 1 to 2 RR trades. And I've also done the high RR trades, and so I'm speaking for experience. How are you doing? The Frenchman, love to see it. How are you, sir? You sound so young. Thank you. I am pretty young. I am 22 years old. I turned 22 on the 11th of September. So that was this Monday, actually. Do you have a video where you talked about why you started trading? Oof, I don't actually, but I can tell you right now. I can tell you, is there any discount? Wait, sorry. Is there any discount when you are going from Essential to Masterclass, or will it be the full price? When you move from Essential to Masterclass, it is not the full price. As in, everything you paid for the Essential is deducted off of the Masterclass. So don't worry, you're not paying, it's like you're upgrading without an extra cost, if that makes sense. So you don't pay the full price again. Yeah. You don't pay the full price. So don't worry. That's the only fair thing to do. So why I started trading is it started everything with I was playing professional basketball. I played professional basketball for basically my entire life. Well, of course, when you're younger, it's not really paid, but then eventually you start getting into paid basketball. I went to Italy, COVID happened, and after that, I was like, I just had this feeling like, I don't really like this. As in, I've always been very high on freedom. I like to do whatever I want to do, in a sense, right? And freedom didn't really come with basketball, and I didn't really like it anymore. So it was difficult to stop. And then I started e-commerce. And I had some successful stores, but I wanted more. I had shiny object syndrome. I had, and that's why I say like shiny object syndrome also happens in business, because my e-commerce business was doing perfect. It was doing fine. It was doing absolutely great. But I wanted more. I wanted better. I wanted this. I wanted that. So eventually, I was like, all right, this trading thing might be interesting. And I started with stocks. So I started just investing in stocks, etc. And then I was like, all right, can I trade this on a daily basis? Like 3 years ago. And the main reason why I got into it, and that's why I mentioned it a lot of times, is because I wanted freedom. I wanted even more freedom than you got with e-commerce, and I wanted more freedom than everything. And I wanted to make more money, essentially, as well, of course. That is the main premise why we even start with it, I feel like. At least that's for me. An important reason. And yeah, then eventually I fell in love with the process. It's such an interesting process, and it developed me such as a human being, as in like mentally, etc. It's crazy. It's so crazy. But yeah, that's the main reason why I started trading. That makes sense. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Appreciate all the birthday wishes. Thank you. Thank you. Masterclass or mentorship? The essential is like the cheaper one, Fabian. Thank you, Marie. Thank you. Appreciate that. I am 22 years old. Yes. I am very tall. I am 2 meters tall. So if you ever see a Dutch, tall guy in your country, it might be me. My friend, if you keep on spamming the thing that I need to check, then I will not check it. Again, let me clarify that. I love to answer questions, but I'm not a dog. And that's the whole reason, again. That's also why I like my freedom, because I don't like people when they do tell me, do this, do this, do this, do this. So if you spam a pair or an instrument, I will likely not check it, because I can see it, but I'm just ignoring it because you're spamming it. If you just drop it once, yes, I can understand. It's like when you force someone to do something, they will likely not do it. I hope that's a life lesson as well. Great course structures and well put together. Thank you, Andy. Thank you. Appreciate that. Where did you learn ICT techniques? By ICT himself. Lange. Lange. I am in Amsterdam. I'm in the Netherlands, my friend. How long before you became profitable? I became profitable pretty quick, actually. But again, it was a cycle, right? I was profitable from the first strategy that I actually used. And as crazy as it sounds, I was profitable back then. But then I was like, I need more. I want more. I need more. So yeah, then eventually I got more. So yeah. Exactly. Can't imagine being so unbarely. Yeah, like everyone is tall here. Everyone is tall here. So yeah, it is what it is. Which is your daily routine before start trading? Which skills are you trading? I mainly trade London, and the reason I mainly trade London is because I like it. I like to wake up and then sort of do my bathroom routine, etc. Maybe take an ice bath as well, and then just wake up. I don't check my Discord or my emails before I trade, and then I just do my routine, etc. As in, I go through my pairs that I want to trade potentially. Then I pick one, and then eventually I stick to that one. Do you think the Miss Dutch is handsome? I will not comment on that. If I think what it is, then I will not comment on it. I think our Miss Dutch is a man, which is, yeah, you can judge for yourself. I won't put my opinion on you, but I think that's pretty odd. Happy birthday. Thank you. Appreciate that. Would you consider any discounts for the Essentials course as opposed to giveaways for the live stream viewers? Yeah, currently not. I'm not really a big fan of discounts, to be honest. Like if there's some way we can figure out a payment, then I'm fine. But it's more so as in, it's like yeah, it's an investment in yourself. I don't think a discount is worth it. As in, for my time as well, my time will not become any cheaper. So just take it or leave it, I reckon. I was from first in your group, and for some reason I stopped, but it would join again a spreadsheet amount. Yes, it is. Send me an email, my friend, or send me a Discord message, even better. While. You're awesome, yet you're still able to stay humble. You're true. Thank you. Appreciate that. It's very important. It's very important. I think humble is just being a normal human being, right? It's not having a huge ego. Then it's fine. Then it's fine. Why do people have different kill zone times? I have no idea, to be honest. No idea. I don't know. It's when one person starts from ICT and he tells a kill zone time like this, and then afterwards he tells a kill zone time to someone else like this, and then to someone else like that. Then it's like, yeah, like it changes every time. Like, right? If you tell a story a lot of times, then it changes over time. That's what I think is a huge part of it. Are you working with prop firms? I was potentially looking into working with Tradu, but if they have something that's nice set up, but I'm currently not affiliated with anything. So, yeah. I don't trade futures actually. If I trade futures, it's just off the futures contract itself on TradingView, but I execute on CFDs. It's usually CFDs. Yeah. I saw one thing. Which setup are you looking for in the London kill zone? London kill zone is, I have a video on it as well. It's very easy, as in it's coming into a 4-hour daily PD ray, 15-minute or 5-minute entry depending on the PD ray itself. Is your essentials course beginner friendly? If you're true beginner, I would always advise to go over maybe baby pips or like A to Z guide, and afterwards maybe join the essential. But yeah, it's whatever you prefer. Of course, I don't have a Discord, a public Discord, as in I don't have a public Discord community. So if anyone sets it up, by the way, then it's scam. It's not me. I don't have a public Discord. I am doing great, my friend. Thank you. Yeah, I saw that too, the Pets channel. There is a weekly fair value gap in dollar and euro just below the daily fair value gap. That is true. The only thing is, based on the premise where, again, it could happen, but we're really close to the drawn liquidity, I would prefer, in this case, the daily fair value gap on its own. Yeah. Yeah, I've seen the synthetic indices. I have. And I do have some thoughts about it, as in, and anyone can correct me if I'm wrong, but I've just 5 minutes of my time, I looked into synthetic indices, and I was very suspicious, as in, what is behind the market? What is moving the market? As in, can it be very easily manipulated? That's what I didn't like. So yeah, that's why I was like, Can you go over your issue with inducements? Yes, please. Thank you. Yes, thank you. I will go over my little rant with inducements. So inducements, let's go over it. If we have a fair value gap here on the daily time frame in the form of that fair value gap right there, do I need an inducement? Well, some people might say that if you go into the 1 hour, you will have inducement in the form of those equal lows. But is that inducement relevant? I would argue not really. Why not? Because if you make it yourself very simple, and again, this is beneficial for you because you're making it yourself very easy, all you need is that daily fair value gap. Of course, if we go into that candle and we go into the 5-minute time frame, we have a lot of inducement, but it's not really relevant, right? That's what I think. That's what I think about it. That's why I don't like inducement, as in, inducement is just a fair value gap usually, and the fair value gap is way easier to spot and to trade off of. That makes sense. Just to confirm, with the essential, you get access to the same content as Mentorship, correct? Yes, exactly. And if you want, send me an email and I'll send you the information one more time just to confirm as well. What do you think become profitable easily working behind strategy psychology? Yeah, it's like getting profitable itself, of course, it's simple but not really easy. As in, like, the steps to becoming profitable are pretty simple. You have your trading plan. The trading plan is not hard work. The concepts, learning the technicals is not really difficult. Everyone can learn it in a few months' time. It's not really difficult. The psychology, though, that will take a lot of time. That is very difficult to understand. That is very difficult to understand. Let me see. Where was I? Man, the giveaway took all my energy. The giveaway took all my energy. My brain is already fried. Let me see. Where was I? Where was I? No worries, Fredo. No worries. Do you take swing trades? I personally don't really. Do you ever? I do have a swing trading plan, as in, like, I can take them, but just don't really. I don't know. Did you ever feel like giving up? Did you? Yeah, 100%, man. 100%. Who hasn't thought of giving up? I think everyone has thought of giving up, right? It's just whatever you do with it. That's very important. Like, it's whatever you do with it. And yeah, 100%, man. Multiple times where you're just at your lowest point and you're like, man, I feel like giving up. I don't like this. Because it's uncomfortable. But the uncomfortable makes you grow, right? The uncomfortable feeling makes you grow. So, like, if you can zoom out from it, then yeah, it's fine. But if you're controlled by it, as in, like, I have this feeling I need to give up, and you give up, then of course, yeah. Yeah. Don't give up, Warren. Don't give up, man. Yeah, for sure. Like, email me and we'll get something sorted as well, man. Don't give up. Come on. You got this, brother. You got this. What's up, Richard? Does your mentorship forecast video go to... Yes, for sure. If you scroll down, Richard, in WAP, because I think you're already in mentorship, right? You scroll down on WAP, you see the forecast videos. Yes, for sure. For sure. Which broker do you use for CFD account? Mainly IC Markets. If something happens to IC Markets, again, I'm not affiliated with anything. I'm not affiliated, so please. Already emailed you. Perfect. I will also go over my emails again. Of course, I'm a one-man show, so I do a lot of things on my own, but I will go over my emails. Don't worry. Sometimes if you get my email from the email newsletter and you respond to it, sometimes it ends up in my spam folder. So I sometimes have a little bit of a late reaction. I'm not sure why that is, but so yeah. To motivate people, how much loss you had in the first season on trading, brother? Whoa. I don't know the exact loss, but it was mainly challenges just blown constantly over and over. Like, what is it? I don't know. You can easily say, like, probably 10 challenges. Probably, yeah. Just IC Markets raw. Yeah, true. Yeah. Oh, no. No worries, Warren. No worries, Warren. I didn't say you were complaining. No worries. Yeah. I try my best. It's sort of like I need to say it, if that makes sense. Ario, es tu nombre verdadero? I don't know what verdadero means. I know what my es tu nombre is, like, what is your name, or like your name. Verdadero. I don't know what that means. Hey, bro, your paid course is so much good. By the way, I got it for free from a Discord server. Thanks for making it. From a Discord server? You got it from free for a Discord server. I'm not sure what that is, my friends. I'm not sure if that is my course. I don't think... yes, that's my real name, by the way, Diego. Real, okay. That is my real name. Yes, Ario is my real name. Yes. Yes. Where was I? Exactly, Andy. Psychology, 100%. Yes, 100%. Where was I? I wanted to answer something. But I don't see it anymore. How did you get over holding profits and closing losses? It's tough. And it's essentially messing up a lot of times. Before it works, And you need to identify cycles. That's what we teach in the mentorship. You need to identify cycles, certain cycles. That is very important. Face cam. Face cam when? Yes, I've been thinking about it for a long time. I need to think how I would do it. I need to think about it. I need to think how I would do it. Ario is my real name. The IO behind it is not real or anything. It was just made up. It's not my IO is not nothing. As in EO is maybe I in Italian, but other than that, it's not really. Definitely gonna name my son Ario, so he might turn out to be a great trader. That's crazy. That would be crazy. That would be crazy. Gone through 2 years of hell studying ICT. I'm at a place where I feel like nothing comes together. Well, risen. And that is what a lot of people here have experienced. And what I want to give you and what I want to tell you is that that's the whole reason why I started as well. Why I started teaching and helping people. Because I feel like ICT is great. Don't get me wrong. ICT is a great teacher. I am grateful for him that I learned this. But a lot of things I also learned through my own studying. And the way I combine the concepts, etc., that was not told by me. That was done through my own studying. And it's very important because in the ICT community and in trading industry itself, people, they tell you concepts that you should use. They tell you it's a nice concept, but they don't tell you how to use it. They don't tell you how to implement it. So it's like, what am I supposed to do? So if you're like you, for example, I've also been there. So that is, yeah, it's a difficult place. But if you surround yourself with the right people, I would advise myself and surrounding yourself with all the people that are here. And then, yeah, that will help you a lot because we tell you concepts that are good, but we also tell you why they are good. We will tell you how you can implement them, etc. No confusion, zero confusion. That is our goal. That is very important. Are you Indonesian by any chance? I am not Indonesian. Not even a single bit. Not even a little bit. I'm fully Dutch. Fully Dutch. How is Ario pronounced the right way? Is it? Yeah, it's Aryo. So it's like yo, like you just say yo. It's Aryo. Aryo. Hi Ario, can you please review USDJPY recent? Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. USDJPY. USDJPY. What do you say? New York session. Recent day New York session. Let's see. What is happening? So the thing I don't like is I am now dropping into the lower time frame without any context. So if for me to go into, okay, we have a 4-hour value gap. So if we continue higher, then we can continue higher off that 4-hour value gap right there. So what is happening? This right here could have been a potential entry setup right there, and we navigate towards that 4-hour value gap. So that is why it's also important to have that high time frame context next to you on a chart or whatever, because that 4-hour value gap, if you don't see it, then you will get blindsided by this price action right here. Right here, we could expand off of the 4-hour value gap right there. Yeah. Is it good to take counter trend trades in New York when London was expansion? No, I personally would not do that. So in this case, for example, London was expansion. I would not look to trade a counter trend trades. I would prefer a retracement and then an expansion higher. I recommend REOT trades and MX for leading profit. I love that. Love that. Those are great suggestions as well. Great suggestions. My worry of charting also works on crypto. Yes. Did you look at Euro Australian dollar? But I'll look at it again, my friend. No worries. What is Max Verstappen doing? Can anyone update me? Euro Australian dollar right here. So I was looking at this value gap right there with the overlapping mitigation block. That didn't hold and it got disrespected. So right here, I'm looking at potentially a closer or lower drawn liquidity in the form of that right there. Then we also have a daily fair value gap right there. So either I like to take a trade off of this daily fair value gap right there, or if we disrespect this and we have a new bullish fair value gap, I want to look for longs off of that to continue the weekly bullish structure, etc. That is very important. Do you add new content to the essential videos on regular basis, or is the series of videos completed? I would have to give you a separate video on that to explain it. As in, yes, we update the videos, but the content to the essential, the core content never changes. You just have different insights and better insights. So I give you extra PDF files, extra examples, etc. to make it better understandable. But the core of the content never changes. We sometimes do have enrollment months where we apply it on a live trading environment, etc. That is what we do. Verstappen plays COD while driving. Respect for your dedication level. When I tried to make my own iced tea and trading notes, your notes were so much easier and useful. That's so much time there. Now I had to drive for your content. Man, Sean, this guy has been here since the absolute beginning. Absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. Thanks for everything. Hola desde Colombia. Love to see it. That's like hello from Colombia, right? Love to see it. What do you think using a fixed 1-to-1 RR? Nothing wrong with it. Nothing wrong with it. I think it's great. Although sometimes I do believe, like if you're just starting out, a 1-to-2 might be a little bit better because your win rate for a 1-to-1 is, of course, 50% and then even higher if you want to, like, but it can be great for sure. For sure. Can be great. Nothing wrong with it. Does your masterclass come with your live trading every day? Not every day, because it's very important. We pick out the days that we want to trade. So for example, next week we have certain days already set on where we want to trade. So on those days, I do live trading. Yes, exactly. So in this case, what kind of PA would you look for in the daily fair value gap? So yeah, great question. So in the daily fair value gap right there, what I want to see is I want to see a spike into it first on a day with news. And then I want to see my entry pattern. Now, I can't give you the full details, of course, but it's very simple entry pattern. It's just 15 minutes, or you can use a 1 hour bearish fair value gap. That's all you need. 15-minute fair value gaps. That's mainly it. I teach it in the HC guide as well. So yeah. How do you see AI in trading? Is it going to replace traders too? Well, if you think about it, AI is in algorithms. They are already in trading itself. But yeah, is it going to replace traders too? Well, it's going to replace the shit traders, which the algorithms were already doing. So it's not really different in that sense. You're one of the first person I'm glad to discover when I started. Love to hear it. Love to hear it. What's up, Samuel? Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it a lot. Appreciate it a lot. Thank you that you answer our questions. No worries. No worries. It fulfills me. It fulfills me to answer the questions. Euro, New Zealand dollar, and GBP, New Zealand dollar. Let's do it. Euro, New Zealand dollar. Let's see. Weekly fair value gap. Yes, this is one I actually like it. What RR are you using? I'm using a 1-to-2 RR. Always. Don't tell anyone. So a weekly fair value gap here. We have this weekly fair value gap right there. Or sorry, weekly order block, weekly fair value gap right there. We can continue the weekly right here higher. So we have potential context to continue higher. Now on a daily time frame, we can look at disrespecting that fair value gap right there. And on a 4-hour time frame, we can already look for potential entries in a 4-hour fair value gap, etc. on the right day, etc. So higher prices right here. This is what I like. I like this. I like this. GBP, New Zealand dollar. Same here, but the thing is, we didn't come into anything on a weekly just yet. Nothing clear. So I would actually prefer lower prices right here on GBP, New Zealand dollar. So that's a bit different until we reach that drawn liquidity right there, coming into that daily fair value gap. Did you just took one trade this week on ES? Thank God it's Friday. No, we took multiple trades. I don't know which trade I took actually. Which trade did I took? Let me show you. It was Australian dollar CHF. Yeah, this was it, I believe. It was this daily fair value gap right there. And on the 15 minutes, we had this right there. And this was one we called as well. And then we had multiple. We had Canadian dollar JPY. This is well a nice one. Here on the 4-hour, we had this ST right there. That right there. The 5-minute, you also had a different entry in the form of this entry right there. This one, you could choose one. Choose one you like. Something like that, yeah. And we also had some not so good trades, I believe. Just to also show you the reality, like we don't... If I can think of one. I don't remember actually, but I'm sure we also had a not so good trade. Thoughts on 90-minute cycles? I think it's, to be honest, if I am honest, and I'm always honest, I don't like it. And the reason I don't like it, I think it's just a cope. It's a coping mechanism to find your 100% win rate. That's usually what people use the 90-minute cycles for, or their intention. Like, it's not really useful, and I've studied it. Believe me, I'm not just saying that it's not really useful because I haven't studied it. I've studied the absolute living crap out of it, and I've studied it a lot, and it just wasn't really useful for me. And again, might be useful for someone else, but I don't think it's that useful, to be honest. What are your thoughts on turtle sweep entry model? Great entry model for someone that wants to use it. I personally don't really use it because I think if you have a little bit more patience, in a sense, then the RR and the return, the win rate can be way better if we wait a little bit more. Now that the A to Z guide is over, do you think it would be a good idea to also do some trade recaps in YouTube? Yeah, exactly my thoughts as well, my friend. Exactly. I know you're Dutch since the name is similar to my friend. Love to hear it. I love that. You said pick one mentor. I picked you, but should I watch ICT? Ooh, I don't, how do I say this in the best manner that I can? As in, I think at a certain moment in time, you should stop watching ICT. But that's the same for me. At a certain moment in time, you should stop watching me. But the thing is, between me and ICT, and again, I don't want to blame anyone. I just don't like the fact that ICT comes up with a new concept, or doesn't come up. I'm sure he already knew about it and already had it in his arsenal. But I just don't like the fact, because that's very distracting for a lot of people. And that's why I tell people, stick to one mentor. And when you stick to the wrong mentor that constantly comes up with a new concept, etc., and that tells you should do this, do that, then yeah, that's going to keep you in this endless cycle. And that is very dangerous. But again, yeah. So in that case, I would say, that's tough for me to say, but yeah, I would say, focus on me. If you truly want to focus, if you want to follow me and learn from me, then focus on me and cut out all the distractions. Don't follow ICT anymore. That's my biggest advice. But again, do what you prefer to. Do whatever you prefer. Do whatever you prefer, of course. I'm not here to force you into doing anything. Yes, exactly, Fredo. That's also my opinion. It's an endless cycle. And that's because I'm talking from experience in that moment, right? I'm talking from the experience because I found myself, it was the moment I caught myself when I didn't know what a day was doing and I wasn't sure, that I needed a market breakdown off of a mentor. In that case, it was ICT. And that made me reliant on him. And that was a very dangerous moment for me. Because then it's like I'm reliant on that person. And again, that's a tweet I recently tweeted out. And again, I don't really mind if you agree or not, or if it was his attention, etc. But when I tell you I'm the creator of something, then of course, if I'm the creator of something and I tell you the market is not random, and you can, again, if the market is not random, then you can achieve 100% win rate. That's the intention, right? Maybe it's not the intention, but if you think about it, that can be true in that sense, if you say that. So when you say that, again, I'm not hating, because I'm very grateful for IC. Don't let that get out there. I'm not hating, please. That is very important to understand. But it is very dangerous, the things you feed into your brain. Because if I'm the creator of something, you will always keep on running back to me, because I know it best, because I'm the creator of it. You are not the creator. I am the creator. So who knows it better? Me. So you're always reliant on me. If that makes sense, right? So again, not hating, but the things you feed into your brain, you need to be very careful with what things you put into your brain. So yeah. By reaching your own goals. Exactly, Dominic. Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. Oh, love it, Jana. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, I am planning on doing that, Mac. 2 lives a week. Yeah. Yeah, exactly, Richard. Yeah. It's also my opinion, to be honest, but yeah. I just don't really like, maybe that's not his true intention, but I don't know. It's like something is a little bit off. Like maybe it's a filtering process in itself. I have many mentors over years. Sticking to a single person stops you from other better perspectives you had never thought of. Yeah, that is true, Dominic, but it's also in the trading industry especially. If you're not sticking to one mentor, you will have an endless cycle, and you will have an endless cycle of not learning anything. Because when you have a lot of mentors and I tell you Power 3 is not relevant and someone else tells you Power 3 is very relevant, then who do you choose in the end of the day? And then, of course, yes, you can choose one, but if you stick to, like, if you go hopping around to a different mentor, etc., then yeah, it's very difficult. Yeah, exactly, Dominic. That's great advice. Yeah, for sure. Exactly. I don't watch anyone pre-mark, but I do check out some people's charts as my trading out to compare them. Yeah, exactly. That's good. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. That's also why Discord is very dangerous. As in, I like to have a community around me. But if you keep on sharing charts just constantly in a Discord community, it's very distracting. Like when, I don't know, Peter, I'm just picking a random name. I'm not I'm not saying anyone. If Peter is now sharing his charts constantly and I'm a little bit distracted and I see his charts and I had a different opinion from him, then of course, then I'm like, all right, I might change my bias now. And then eventually, if I take the loss, then I can blame Peter. Whilst that's not the reality of things, I should blame myself. Because Peter is not going to be responsible for that loss. So you should be a complete individual, not relying on anyone, not getting distracted by anyone. That's very important. Peter. Will do, Mac. Will do. I will send you. I will send you my chart every day, motherfucker. Oh, I love it. You can, Peter. You can. Just know I will ignore them. I'm joking. Russell out. Carrie, I'm sorry. Let me check. I'm a 50-year-old woman and I've watched you for several months. I must say you are a very wise and humble young man. I pray great success for your future. Thank you for a great time. Thank you. Appreciate it a lot. That means a lot to me. Especially coming from someone that has way more life experience than I do. To have those kind words for me, that's insane. That does a lot to me. It really does. That means a lot to me. Thoughts on time macro? Time macro, yeah. The thing is with time macros, it might be nice for someone that is only watching the 1 minute chart, but if you have the boundary of going into the 1 minute time frame, let's put it like that, then the thing is, you don't really need a macro because the setup will form either way, whether you pay attention to that time. And that's with a lot of things. There's a lot of things in the trading industry that you don't really need to pay attention to it. For example, here we had this move into that 4-hour value gap. We didn't know that it was an AMD cycle or anything. We just needed that 4-hour value gap. That's all you needed. So it's just, everything is sort of made really fancy, whilst it doesn't really need to be, if that makes sense. Alright, do you still learn from IC since thank God Friday said was just recent that we can learn from for better breakdown? Yeah, I don't learn anything from IC. So I did notice that actually because I also got a heads up. When I had my Thank God Friday setup released, as in I shared it with the mentorship. At that moment in time, also a week later, ICT shared his one. Now again, not saying anything that he copied me because he didn't, but because he came up with it, of course. But I don't learn anything from anyone else. Everything is learned from me mainly, or insights by any one of you that's telling me here or in the Discord. But no, I don't really. Hey, do you prefer backtesting or forward testing? I always find it hard to wipe out hindsight bet and backtesting. It's super easy to accidentally see what happened, then your bias screwed. I always prefer forward testing, 100% forward testing. Very important. And by the way, so hey, Aro, do you prefer backtesting? That question you asked. I believe you won the giveaway, by the way. You were one of the winners. You were, again, we skipped over you because we're not here and you didn't leave behind your Instagram or Twitter username. If you can do that currently, and you can leave behind your Twitter or Instagram username, then I'll still hook you up with something. From Brazil, love to see it. Day trader technique. I have no idea. Who that is as well, to be honest. I have no idea, my friend. I have no idea. Thank you, Richard. Thank you. I appreciate it a lot. And I do hope it is somewhat, because of course, if I'm teaching something, then I do hope it is somewhat. But yeah, thank you. That means a lot. What is Enigma? Thoughts? Enigma is a distraction. Don't focus on it. Enigma is all bullshit. Don't focus on it. Don't focus in it at all. Hey, aha. Well, can you send me your Instagram or Twitter username, please? Because then, or your email even, if you. But I don't know if you want to share your email here, because then I can hook you up, and I'll probably hook you up with a nice free month in the Essential, since you're already in it. Might be nice, or whatever you prefer, of course. Yeah, the winners have been announced. Yes, Dave's the one who came up with 90-minute cycles. Aha. Okay. Yeah, it might work for him, of course. Might work for him. What do you think about my Forex? What is that? MFFX? I'm not sure, man. I'm not keeping up with all the prop firms. There's so many. There's so many. Like all these names. So many. What do you think about quarterly theory? I think you don't really need it, to be honest. As in, yeah, drop me an email right now, please. Hey, yes, and I'll check it. Yeah, you don't really need a quarterly theory, as in, like, yeah, I just don't know. It's like, let me explain it very clearly. A lot of concepts you don't need, because a quarterly theory is just based on every quarter you have a new move. As in, every quarter the direction somehow changes, right? All right, that is nice. But if the direction changes, then I don't really need to see that based on quarterly theory. I can just see that based on the chart. Structure will tell me that. Order flow will tell me that, which we go very in depth on in the masterclass as well. It's like, yeah, that is very, very important. Let me check the email A, just so I know it's you as well. Let me check it real quick. All right. Yes, Andrew. Perfect. All right, I have your email open, so afterwards I'll look into it. Perfect. Do you know who Jared King is? I have no idea, my friend. No idea. Which country are you from? I'm from the Netherlands, my friend. Yes, for sure. I will quickly touch on how to approach swing trading. So if you want to swing trade, you want to be looking at daily and weekly fair value gaps that are close to current price action. That is what you want to be doing. So we have this daily fair value gap right there. That is where we can take a swing trade from. Right here, all you need is a 1 hour entry confirmation, the one we showed in the swing trading video. And then you target the monthly fair value gap right there. So you want to be surrounded by daily and weekly fair value gaps constantly. We are hovering above a daily discount rate. Perfect. That is where you want to take a trade. That makes sense. That is how you prepare. You go over all the pairs right there. Yeah, Mac. The winner was A indeed. It was one of the winners. But I skipped him because he was not here and didn't leave behind his thingy, Instagram or Twitter. So yeah, but it is him. Because I checked his profile as well. So yeah. So it's only fair, right? It's only fair. I'm out of battery. Me too, my friend. I'm also out of battery. So I'll wrap it up right here. Should I change my bias when body candle close inside fair value gap? You could. It's the first sign that your bias could change. But the thing is, when you have a bias set, you want to be aware and be very careful with that. You're not constantly switching bias just because of a candle close. That is very important. Price was, yeah. The thing is, Anthony, on gold, what we saw, the weekly target was reached. That low right there. So that is what we want to be aware of right there. That this was reached. Thursday was an up candle right there, respecting that low. So then this is where we want to be careful, right? Do you think I need to watch Ice-T after your A to Z guide, or your guide is enough? I personally think my guide is enough, but you can watch Ice-T as well if you want to. But I personally think my guide is enough. Otherwise, I, of course, wouldn't have made it. But yeah. Do you use a dollar much? Yes. Mainly everything I do is based around the dollar as well. So if dollar is going higher, then I'm expecting, for example, EU to go lower, etc., and indices to go lower as well. That's mainly based on the dollar. Yeah. Mac, if the news is supporting the ID, then yes, for sure. All right, perfect. Then I'll wrap it up for now. Thank you everyone for being here. The giveaway winners, again, I will reach out to you, so be aware of that, etc. And then I'll see you on the next live stream, potentially even next week already. We will likely do 2 live streams a week, and we will have 1 high quality video a week as well on a Friday. That is very important. All right, perfect. Thank you everyone. Thank you everyone. And I'll see you around. Perfect. Thank you.